Today, let's try to solve another LeetCode September challenge problem. Compare version numbers. Compare two version numbers, version 1 and version 2. If version 1 is greater than version 2, return 1. If version 1 is less than version 2, return -1. Otherwise, return 0. You may assume that the version streams are non-empty and contain only digits and dot character. The dot character doesn't represent a decimal point, and it used two separate number sequences. For instance, 2.5 is not 2.5 or halfway to version 3. It is the fifth second level revision of the second first level revision. You may assume the default version number for each level of a version number to be 0. For example, version number 3.4 has a revision number 3 and 4 for its first and second level revision number, and its third and fourth level revision number are both 0. Okay, it seems like each version number should have 4 revision numbers. Does the problem description mention about that? No. Okay. It seems like we need to take the assumption that each version number will have 4 revisions. And let's take a look at the note. Version streams are composed of numeric stream separated by dots, and this numeric stream may have leading zeros. Version streams don't start or end with dots, okay? And they will not be 2 consecutive dots, okay? Let's take a look at these examples. Version 1 is 0.1, version 2 is 1.1. Since the first revision number, 0, is less than this first revision number 1, we return -1. Okay. And in the second example, the first revision numbers are equal, and then the second revision number in version 2, I think the default value is 0, so they are equal as well. So we need to compare the third revision number. Third revision number in version 1 is 1, in version 2 is 0. 1 is greater than 0, so we return 1. Okay. And there's, in the third example here, the first 2 revision numbers are equal, so we compare the third one. Okay, 2 is less than 3, we return -1. In the example number 4, version 1, okay, we need to handle the leading zeros here. So after trimming the leading zeros, the second revision number of these 2 version streams are the same. Okay, so we return 0. And in the last example, the first and second revision number are the same, so we compare the third one. Since we are missing the third revision number, okay, and we take the default value 0. And also for the fourth revision number, they are both 0, so we return 0. Okay. An intuitive idea is we just split these two version stream by the dot character, right? And then we convert each part, each substream to integer. And then we just do comparison. Does the problem say the maximum value of each revision number is a integer or it's a big integer long type value? I think we're missing two information in the problem description. First, we don't know the maximum revision number. Secondly, we don't know whether a version number contains 4 revisions, right? We probably have to take these two assumptions at this point. Okay, let's code it. So let's first split the streams. Revision 1, we split the version 1 we split by this dot character. Same operation on version 2, revisions 2. Okay, then we just compare each revision number, right? We compare them one by one. First, let's get the maximum length between these two. Okay, then we do the comparison. Okay, so for revision 1, we need to check whether the index I is out of boundary, right? If yes, we need to use the default value 0, otherwise we get the value from that particular index. At I, otherwise we take the default value 0. Oh no, sorry. Yep. Revisions 2. Otherwise, we take the default value, right? And then we just need to convert these two streams to integer, right? And when we convert the stream to integer, we need to think about the leading zeros, right? But leading zeros won't impact the conversion. Okay. So if we convert these two streams to integer. I gonna assume revision is integer type. Right? Else if okay, if they're equal, we just continue to compare the next revision number, right? And eventually we return 0. Okay. Yeah, and let's compile the code. Okay, let's use another test case. Version 2. Okay, let's submit it. Okay, the answer is wrong. One is greater. Oh, sorry. Okay, submit it. Okay, accepted. And let's take a look at the time complexity. Assume version 1 has n characters and version 2 has m characters. So this split logic here gonna take big O n plus m, right? And then we need to visit every character of the longer stream, right? So this solution will have big O n plus m, then plus maximum mn, right? So this is the final time complexity. And for the space complexity, so we created two stream array, and this is gonna be big O n plus m, right? And can we improve this solution a little bit? I mean, what I'm trying to solve is, can we do something without using the split function here? So we can like have two pointers, right? At the beginning, we point these two pointers at the beginning of two streams, and then we move these two pointers to the right. So every time when we encounter a dot character, we know that is a revision number, right? And then we just need to compare the two revision number. So we don't have to use the split function. So the time complexity will be 01. It's gonna be a linear. We just need to create local variable, the 2 pointers, right? And in terms of the time complexity, yeah, we don't need to do the split. I think the time complexity, we can improve this one to max between n and m. Okay, let's code it. So this is gonna be our goal here. So for convenience, we need to get the length of the 2 string, and okay, let's do that. And the second length is gonna be version 2. Right, and then we need 2 pointer. Okay, then we just visit the characters one by one. Okay, and so let's take this one as an example. Okay, we just move our pointer right word by one every time, and when we encounter a dot character, we stop. And meanwhile, we need to convert the string, the revision number, to decimal number. And then we do comparison. Okay. I is less than n1 and version 1 at I is not the dot character, right? We need to convert the revision to decimal. Let's define 2 decimal version. So the default value is 0. Okay, so v1 gonna be 10 times v1 plus version 1 I. We need to convert it to integer, right? And then we increment the pointer, and we do the same operation for the second revision number. Okay. Okay, after having these 2 version number, we just do comparison, right? If I is v1 is less than v2, return -1. Else if v1 is greater than v2, return 1. Else we need to move the pointer rightward, right? Let's take a look. So if we have a version number, say 1101, okay, there is a dot characters between, so our index just move to the right, and when we encounter a dot character, we convert this part to decimal, right? After all these operations, we need to move this pointer to the right by 1. Okay. Yep, and that's gonna be our solution without splitting. So, oops. Okay, let's submit it. Oh, accepted. Great. Yeah, that's the 2 solution for this problem. It's a very practical problem, I think. Yeah.